Pax Dei has some of the worst customer service ever, and I'm going to show you and talk to you about my experiences, and if it's happening to me, a big-time MMORPG YouTuber, then it's happening to several other people who don't have a voice, who don't have a platform, who can't share what's going on, and I've had plenty of people DM me, I've had plenty of people in my comment section, lots and lots of people have emailed me and contacted me about their experiences, but I'm going to be sharing my experiences and just how, stupid it is. It's so weird. It's like, is this even a company? At first I thought maybe someone had a vendetta against me in the company, and they were out trying to get me, just trying to silence me right from the get-go, but that's not the case. From everyone that's reached out to me and shared their experiences, it is just how they are treating their customer. And mind you, this is a $100 game, and I am technically a purchaser of the game. And if you don't believe me, here is proof. The Pax Dei Master Founders Pack, $100, $8.24 tax. And yes, I did have help from a fan buying this, as I am not financially stable enough to afford this. So big thanks to Boss Lobbies for that. What a Chad, amazing guy, and I look forward to playing this game with him. But yeah, let me show you my nightmare experience with this company. And again, if you're spending $100, they should be bending over backwards to suit your needs, okay? First, I want to talk about unfair bans, and so many people reach out to me that they're getting unfairly banned on the Steam forums, which to me is not the biggest of deals. I don't really care that much. Now, I was told I was banned for being disrespectful towards the community, which I never was, creating inflammatory posts, which I never did, and comments. And you can search the discussion. Just type Swole Benji right in here into the chat. You can look at everything that I've said on these forums. None of them are any of these things at all, and there you go. So... you know, just check it out if you don't believe me, and there are hundreds and hundreds of people every day reaching out to me saying that they've had a very similar experience. Basically, if you say one wrong or bad opinion about the game or point out a bug, you are immediately banned and labeled as all of those things. It's unfair, it's ridiculous, and because this is a social sandbox MMO, it is reliant on things like Discord and forums to network and to find people to play with. So, also, this post says Asmongold got paid $15,000 to shill this, so he probably got paid more than, to be honest. Let's be real. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is the ticket system. So I put in a ticket complaining about the Discord and the forum ban. I also mentioned how I'm a YouTuber and I should be getting, you know, a key, because they're giving keys to way smaller, more insignificant channels with less numbers. And I got this pretty rude response here. That they've reviewed the situation in Discord, and after careful consideration, you mean no consideration, I'm going to show you everything I posted on their Discord, and you can see for yourself that I didn't break any freaking rules, okay? So they banned me based on community guidelines. I'm going to show you their community guidelines, and you be the judge, okay? And this is happening to hundreds of people every single day. They are silencing any kind of dissenters or any kind of people with criticisms or just talking about bugs. It's wild, it's crazy. I didn't even talk about bugs or do anything of the sort on Discord. It was purely because someone doesn't like my YouTube channel that works for this company, and they want me just gone and deleted. And yes, my real life name is Ben. There you go. I'm doxing myself. But essentially, now, another thing, too, is this post here implies that I don't have content creation relevance, which I'm going to show you that I do, but I'll show you that later, because that's kind of a chest-puffing thing, and people seem to don't like that. I don't really care if you don't like it. I'm being truthful. I'm being honest. I am speaking up for the people that can't speak up, right? And so let's go over all of my Discord messages real quick. Why not? Oh, I want to mention, too, that they closed this ticket without answering me 9 times. Before they finally sent me a response, and I'm still reopening my ticket to get a real response, not a canned one. Let's go over the messages. Now, I'm going to really quickly show you my entire Discord message history, and you can pause the video and look through everything I say if you want. It's all pretty harmless stuff, just talking about YouTube, talking about the game, some memes, not a whole lot of banter, but this is the ban warning that I got. You were banned in Pax Dei, trolling, breaking all the server rules, and causing arguments. So let's look at the server rules real quick. This is the start of the rules. No buying or selling keys. I didn't do that. A welcoming space. A friendly positive, which I mostly was. Respect other people. I did. Listen to our team. Their team never really talked to me. Stay on topic. Well, I was staying on topic for what people were talking about at the time. Don't ping developers. Never did that. Please keep channels in English. I only speak English. Don't ask for personal information. Never did that. Be safe. Do not click on any links. Never clicked on any links. Never left any hyperlinks either. No not safe for work or extreme content, never posted any. No sensitive topics, never talked about any of this either. I kept it strictly video games and YouTube related. Keep voice channels clean, never went into voice chat. Don't post links to other servers, never did that. And I didn't impersonate anyone. So I know a lot of people do impersonate me though, so it would be feasible for them to assume that me or, you know, my Discord messages might not be genuinely from me. But they never really questioned that. They said I broke every single rule, and I didn't break any of these rules. Let's go over it. And again, you pause the video, and if you really want to read all of this, you can see it's all very, very tame stuff. You know, I'm just going over all of them here. And again, no funny business, no doctoring, no, you know, whatever the heck people do, Photoshop, I guess. So here we go, more and more and more. And more and more and more. There we go. So there are a few times I do post. I think I post like 2 images in the entire time I was on the server, and they're just little meme images or just little screen caps, right? So here we go. This one is. I'm like, well, Asmongold watches my channel. Can I get a plea? Can I get a key? And this is back in like November of 2023. Okay, so this is like. Right, so obviously not. Oh, also, this was a meme image. It's like a little girl. She drops a thing on the plate and asks for like a thing, and it's like 1 key for Pax Dei, please. And then I'm just kind of boasting about my subscriber and view counts. Which again, someone asked, excuse me, this is a Wendy's, so I'm talking about Wendy's there. You can see a lot of this is just harmless meme posting. The worst bad word I used in all of this was the word ass, which I didn't call anyone ass. I didn't call the game ass. I just said I like to beat some ass in video games. That's all I said. That is not against the rules. Now, remember whenever the GM tried to dog me about my content? Well, it looks like I'm rank number 3 when people search Pax Dei. Rank number 1 is Debone Kim because he's been pumping out a bunch of guides and you know, videos for the game. Number 2 is Asmongold because, of course, it's Asmongold. He's a massive super beast on the space, getting, you know, tens of millions, even more than that, probably 20, 30. I don't even know how many hundred or millions of views he gets per month. I actually have about double of Damone Kim's long form monthly view counts, but he is pumping out way more videos and they're guide videos, whereas right now I'm just putting out review videos because I'm salty about not getting a key. But I have a key now, thanks to my fans, but I'm still upset about it. I'm allowed to be upset about it. It's normal to be upset about it. It's healthy to vent your frustrations and not bottle it in. So anyway, I am literally the 3rd creator for the Pax Dei space. And I just want to educate you guys that don't know YouTube that subscribers are a vanity metric. Your subscriber count does not freaking matter, okay? This is when I had 30,000 subs. I'm still getting 1 million views in the last 28 days. Most of the channels, most of the people that received keys for Pax Dei are baby channels who aren't even getting close to this many long-form monthly views. And also, a lot of them don't even have like 4-digit or even 5-digit subscriber counts. Now, a lot of companies are guilty of having their paid shills and their paid, you know, content providers do things. Here is an example. So on Twitch, recommended smaller communities, you have this girl here, and nothing against this girl. I'm just pointing this out as one of many examples. So here is the Amazon Games Creator Program Discord. Somehow in the creator mentor rank, here she is, but somehow she only has 210 YouTube subscribers with 500 plus videos. Terrible. And only 7 active viewers after 2.5 hours of streaming with only 900 followers on Twitch. How are you supposed to mentor creators when you haven't even really truly started? Again, you know, no hate towards this person. It's just a little susmungus, isn't it? Especially since she works for Amazon because she's being recommended by the Amazon's algorithm on Twitch. And, you know, this person has a lot of power in the Amazon Creator Discord. That's what's happening with Pax Dei. Is being a YouTuber not enough to get a key? How about being an honors bachelor in biomed science? Maybe. Is that not enough? Is going to Harvard not enough? What about being the top in different niches? So this is Albion Online, and this is way back in the day when I only had 15,000 subscribers. I was the #1 SEO'd person for Albion Online, the most reliable, the most watched, beating the Lazy Peon at 586,000 subscribers, okay? And then here it is, years later, 129,000 subscribers, still number one in Albion Online. Here's Cade Games, still in the top 3 running. And if you compare his sub count to mine and the growth rate, you'll notice that mine exploded way more. Also, Chrome, this guy, I'm pretty sure, I don't have proof, but like his views are a little susmungus. Would you not want a content creator that can play 19 hours a day? Here's me playing World of Warcraft for 19 hours a day. Here's how much I played Lost Ark in 2 weeks, 211 hours. That's about 15.07 hours per day. And similar hour stats in New World, which not as much as Lost Ark because I really like Lost Ark way better than New World, but still. What about someone that has a mega alliance? Here I am. This was only 3 days in of recruitment. 2,189 alliance members in Albion Online. Yes, I am a very influential YouTuber. Yes, everyone constantly says my name in the game Albion Online in the general chat. I am literally their e-celebrity. Am I not try hard enough for you? Here is the top rogue gear scored players in WoW Classic when it launched or whatever. I am the second highest gear scored horde rogue in the world, okay? And yes, I did try to use black on black there. Let me do it that way. There we go. That way you can see it. So yeah, number 2 in the world. Excuse me, where's my key? And of course, here's me being a top PvPer in New World. Not that any of this really matters. Oh, and here's me getting the #1 SEO results on the game Skull and Bones. Man, I really had high hopes for this game. And I'm beating out a 200K channel. I'm beating out a 13.5 million subscriber channel. Sure, I only have 105 IQ. I'm sorry I'm not smarter, but hey, at least it's above average, I guess. And if you want further proof, because I have to educate people on how to do this, because otherwise the comments will be flooded with, but your videos only get views. Go to viewstats.com. This is Mr. Beast's YouTube website. Okay, he literally made this. And you type Swole Benji. Alright, and then we go, click on the channel. This will show you all the metadata. Now, it looks like my views have dropped a little bit because I missed some days uploading. That's totally fine. Long form views, 800,000 in the last 28 days. Go ahead and find other Pax Dei YouTubers who have more than us. Yeah, there's a few, and they got their free game keys. But look at the ones that have like 2,000 or 4,000 or 10,000, and they got free game keys. What's the deal? Look, I already own the game. Someone already bought it for me, so giving me a key at this point would be redundant. Now, if Pax Dei does want to make amends, here's what I want. It's simple. So, here's my demands. 1, unban me from Discord. 2, apologize. 3, give me a 4-plot game key to give to the person who bought me the game so he can get his friend in who desperately wants to play this game but can't afford to play it. And then number 4, you need to reevaluate Community Manager Squid's ban happy tendencies and do better. Just have a sit down in your wagey office and be like, listen, Squid, you really pissed off this YouTuber. It's looking bad. You know, this guy's getting lots of views. We're losing sales here. You got to do better. And then she's going to be like, yes, sir. And then she's going to go, to the water cooler and cry about it or something. I don't know. And once you do that, and you start treating me nice and fairly, here's what you'll get in return, alright? So no more rage-fueled videos unless you really, really drop the ball and screw the pooch, okay? So more guides, heck, maybe even hundreds of guides, if I can pull that off. That's what I do on this channel. I just want to make guides that people search up, how do I craft this? How do I do that? What's the most optimal way to farm this? That's what I want to do. I don't want to be making these videos. There's many reasons why I don't like making these videos well, they don't get views after like a few months because they just die out. They just flat out die. They don't stop getting viewed unless I keep pumping them out and sharing them around, which if you make me angry enough, that's what I have to do. I have to stand up for myself. Otherwise, no one else is going to do it for me. No one else is going to come save me from this. And I've got to stand up for people who are in a similar situation to me. Anyway. Heck, I'll even start doing, sharing the good sides of the game, right? I mean, because, not all games are all bad, hopefully, preferably. And at the end of the day, I just want a game to succeed. I just want a game to do amazingly well. We all want to be on that one game that just pops off and, blasts off to the moon, gets millions of players, tons of views. That's what we truly want as a YouTuber, right? And I don't want to have to keep jumping ship from game to game to game to game and be some variety YouTuber. I just want to settle down, have a nice little homestead, be chill. But it seems like a lot of these games, they just can't, they don't understand customer relations. It's like they never worked in retail, they never worked in fast food, and they would rather just piss off the customer, aka the YouTuber, than side with them and be happy with them and work with them, right? And also, if you ever have an in-real-life convention, I won't be a rabble-rouser. I'm not going to show up in a goofy cosplay and with a bullhorn and do wacky stuff like I used to on my old channel. Now, I want to go out of character and say this. So, I have a legal protected characteristic, which, without going into too much detail, you can probably figure out what it is, means that I am often unaware of social conventions and the unwritten rules that everyone takes for granted that people inherently just understand naturally. In the UK, at least, companies have a responsibility to ensure that they are not giving a person with a protected characteristic a lesser opportunity than others when providing a service to them. As I cannot get a real response to what I've done or what my crime is for being banned in the Discord and whatnot, I cannot open a dialogue of discussion since you keep closing my ticket. I believe I have done nothing wrong, yet my opportunity to use the service has been terminated immediately with full force and without any opportunity at all to make an appeal, heard, or discuss my situation, and/or. You have made no attempt to adjust any of your actions to ensure the use of my service is fair given my difficulties. Now, I'm really poor in real life. I can't afford a lawyer. I'm not going to sue anyone over a fucking video game. I'm not going to sue anyone because, well, you banned me from Discord. Okay, let's get real. And, you know, on the flip side, I don't have any money. I don't have any possessions. I don't even own a car. I am literally in poverty. Like, I've got a month or two left of money. And so if I don't, like, make any money off YouTube, I'm done. I'm dead. I'm basically game over. Time to go crawl into a gutter and die. Yeah, it sucks. So if you really want to support me, click the thanks button down below. YouTube takes, like, 50% of it. So it is what it is, though. That is how it is. That's the video. Please let me know in the comments right now if you have been treated similarly in this game or even other games. You can talk about other games here, and, you know, I want to stand up for the little guy. I want to stand up for people just like me. Now, of course, you know, that it's just how these companies are these days. It's not fair. It's like gaming is no longer made for us, the nerdy hobbyist gamer that sits in the basement. I wish I lived in a basement. I didn't grow up in a house. I grew up in hotels and trailer parks, okay? We never had basements, okay? We didn't even have grass to go out and touch. It was all gravel and pavement, okay? Right? Imagine being around grass and trees. Oh my goodness, right? But the point is that I have been unfairly treated by this company, and I have really pulled my weight. And yes, this is akin to, like, you know, finding an attractive girl and spilling your feelings towards her, but then she goes and dates like dirtbags, right? You know, it's like, but I'm the big YouTuber. I would be really beneficial for your company. I can get you lots of views. You know, have people love your game. But they chose to make me their enemy. I don't know why. That's the thing. If they would just tell me why. If Thor, the CEO, would just come and be like, "Hey, bro, I don't want to give you a free game key because you ganked me in World of Warcraft like 4 years ago and it really pissed me off. And it's my game. I can do what I want." No. I'd be like, okay, that's fair. But they don't tell me why. They don't tell me anything. It's worse to ignore someone than to acknowledge them and give them closure, right? But the point is, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. And I just want to speak up for everyone else that paid $100 and they're getting banned off Discord because they had one complaint about a bug. Or, like, there was one guy, he showed me the proof. He paid him and his wife $200 into the game. And they both got banned off Discord because they made one post on Discord saying that they made a crafting station, it didn't show up, and when can they expect the bug to be fixed? And they were nice about it. They were nice people, good people, right? And good people. I can't believe I'm doing that accent. But you get that point. Thank you so much. Please leave a like, because all of the weird hater defenders and stuff are absolutely going to try to tear this video down and downvote it. Like, all my Pax Dei videos, except for the guide one, are like sitting at 50%. Whoop-de-doo. Thanks for the free engagement, doofuses. But with that finally said, click the video on the right side of your screen, and if you don't, what's going to happen is you're going to accidentally spill a drink on the ground, and you'll have to grab a paper towel and clean it up, assuming you can afford paper towels. Man, I wish I could.